Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Tanner Bybee. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And now for the Twins, number 47. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And right back to the mound. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Here's Royce Lewis. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. The wind of the pitch. Out towards left center. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab, Sonny Gray. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kyle Farmer. He'll play second. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were two really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Next offering is downstairs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Here comes a pitch. On the ground right side, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Josh Naylor.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for third. Save! Here's the Guardians lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Miles Straw.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Righty delivers. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds, giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Next offering is fouled back.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Tena taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
So now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Bouncer to second. Jimenez throws to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The why to kick the pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Correa, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
And there's the strike. The next pitch misses. It's 2 and 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Next offering is down low. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 2-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Three-two. Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out. 3 left for the Guardians. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
And a 1-1. Started to swing, held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the top of the order now. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Brennan gets under it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Cole Calhoun.
The designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
The 1-1. That one
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Andres Jimenez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, on this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Here comes a 3-2. Jimenez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. And now Jose Tena, he's 0 for 1. Calhoun stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians.
The right field.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. Bo Naylor waiting for a turn at the plate. And the right-hander deals. Check swing, hit on the ground. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 1 left for the Guardians, and we are still scoreless. Here in Cleveland, now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Max Kepler knocks one out. His 21st of the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now Correa up to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground. Tosses to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Joey Gallo. He reached out a walk his first time. Next pitch is outside. And a big swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner now at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Toss to Naylor. That's the 3rd out. Twins get 1 on this homer. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bo Naylor. The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So digging in, Miles. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. The other way. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder,
So up next, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2. The 1-1. That one to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Stops it on a slide. The pitch. On the ground to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's just back in. Oh, close play. And he deals. On the ground, right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Number 53 gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now here is Jose Ramirez, the switch hitter batting right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Naylor, known for his late inning heroics. On the ground to third. In there, he's safe. Here's Cole Calhoun.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. This one smashed down the right field line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Not in time. He's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet. knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 2 outs. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And a count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 2 and the Twins 1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
This is Willie Castro. The 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Straw returns it to the infield, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Strike 2.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
One and 2 now. Line, and that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And a pitch. Bullpen activity starting up now. Eli Morgan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Allen getting loose as well. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. One away here in the 5th.
The batter, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Logan Allen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Two on with one out, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Kepler. He's already homered in this game.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
And 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. One run is in. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians 2. New pitcher on now, Yohan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now it's going to be Jose Tena.
The shortstop, Jose Tena.
The pitch. And a strike.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
2-2 on the way.
Count is 3-2.
High in the air, out to right. Kepler drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
So digging in, Will Brennan. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. Swing and a bouncer. Lewis. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Naylor.
1-2 here. This one lifted in the air, left field. Wallner sizing this one up, and that'll do it.
Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game, and he just produced his 25th save of the year.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.